It's vlog day 898. Happy New Year! That's all the enthusiasm you're getting out of me.
I like everything about you.
Quick run to end 2018 on the right note so I can start 2019 on the right note. I'm really looking forward to the new year. I think it's gonna bring great things. I hope that your New Year's is great. It's the new year for you already. Not for me yet, but if you're watching this, it means that it started 2019 and we survived long enough to make it that far. So congratulations on that. I'm not sure what's open or closed today. My bakery I was gonna stop and grab a demi-baguette from, closed. There were others that I ran past that were open. Do I really wanna run back to those to get a baguette? I probably should because I'm gonna be really hungry after I shower. So I'm gonna go grab a demi-baguette. And then I thought that today we'd look back at 2018, some accomplishments, some non-accomplishments, and prep ourselves, prep myself at least, for 2019. And for what I'm hoping for from this coming year. Anyways, I hope you had a good time, and I hope that you're not too hungover, wherever you are. Actually kind of hurt a little bit. Ow. 50 cents later, I've got myself half a loaf of bread, and I jammed it right into my gums. We're ending 2018 with a little bit of pain to remind us that life's got a good mixture of both. Not even remotely profound, I know. We're moving on. Hey there. Hey. Okay, before we get to goals and such, there was a lot of stuff here waiting for me at the Peloton when I got here. I think 2 of these are from Paul too. Replacements for the broken tripod. Thank you, Paul. These are gonna be, one of these is for Pushan too, so I need to make sure to give that to him. I think that there's another one. There's a lot of Netherlands things here, so I think they are all from Paul. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a bigger one. Oh, perfect. This might work for this guy. That's what I was really hoping for. Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Oh my gosh. Another one, which is great because I break them all the time. And then Dixie, I don't feel like I should rip this one open. Whoa. Oh, she wanted to replace the Hershey's Kisses for everyone here at the Peloton. There's a lot of candy in here. An absurd amount of Hershey's Kisses. Ooh, and stroopwafel. Paul's gonna be very excited to come back to this. Thank you, Dixie. This has been an unintended mail call filled with tripods and candy. So I grabbed the 2 bottles. These are from the 2018 goals. I thought we'd look back, like I said, on 2018 a little bit. This is the one that I'm thinking about today, because I thought I ate so much food while we were in India that I had to have gained a bunch of weight. But according to my property manager, apparently I've slimmed down a little bit. So turns out eating lots of Indian food very good for your whole physique, even though I ate way too much food the whole time we were there. It was so delicious. This one was, I wanted to drop 20 pounds last year. I dropped 10. I figured I'd definitely gain that back while we were in India, but apparently not. But the drop 20 was definitely one of the ones that did not get accomplished this year. And I'm thinking about how I want to approach it next year. We'll keep the bottle. Hopefully I do get down. The target weight I think was 190. I haven't really weighed under 200 pounds consistently for like over a decade. and I would really like to. And then Agnar's Box. This is the book that I was working on. I've been working on this book for a couple of years, and I worked really hard on it last year, and I was really trying to sell it, and I actually queried a bunch of agents, and it didn't go anywhere. So we don't get to pop this one because it didn't get sold. And I thought about popping it by self-publishing it, and I'm still thinking about maybe self-publishing it this year. But the fiction writing is kind of taking a backseat to all the stuff that's happening here in Paris and just the stuff that's going on in my life right now. Largely because writing fiction takes up a huge portion of brain space that is already in use from vlogging every day. Vlogging and writing kind of kill me if I do both in any given day. Maybe as things kind of chipper up a little bit and I get healthier, I'll be better able to handle both. But in the interim, we're just gonna have to wait and reshelve this one into next year, and hopefully not much farther, but we'll find out. We'll do more bottles though. I really liked doing this last year. The 3 bottles that we did pop were getting to 10,000 subscribers, going full-time creative, and finishing the chateau, which to be fair, there's still little things. Obviously I haven't finished the upper shelves here and I haven't gotten the lighting in here yet, but we're gonna get on that now that I'm back from India and kind of getting settled back in. Hopefully that happens in the very near future. Goal map and goal board. Although, I mean, it's really, poster board, right? I haven't looked at this guy in a long time. If you remember, the goal board used to be hanging on this wall where the goal map now resides. And we did a lot. We got a lot done this year. I mean, this whole writing thing was kind of just a giant failure. But on vlogging, I vlogged every day for a year, again. Oh, start goal board? What does that mean? We hit 40 countries, which is marked over on here as well. Got to 40 countries. India makes 41 or 42. I can't remember, I gotta look that up. Hit 10,000 subs. We refit the room. And this over on the dream side, going creative full-time with Patreon, I did set this to 4,000 a month as being the dream level, but still getting there and saying that we went full-time as far as like, just realistically, I'm just fine. That's still pretty great. Hoping to get to 100,000 YouTube subscribers here still at some point. And the rest of these things, definitely way too big to expect to happen anytime soon. I traveled a lot this year. I was looking back over like the just photos from the last year. Went to a lot of countries, and I went back to America twice. Almost 3 times, maybe 3 times. I'm really, really fortunate. When I set the 40 countries goal, there are a lot of people that don't like the fact that I said I wanted to get to 40 countries by the end of this year. I didn't travel to 40 countries in 2018. It was 40 countries total, like all the countries I've ever been to. The reason that I did that was because at the beginning of 2018, I didn't know if I'd be able to travel. I don't know if you remember, but the end of 2017 was really, really difficult. And transitioning into 2018, I was in really dire financial straits and just struggling in a lot of different ways. And so when I set that 40 countries goal, is because I wanted to keep traveling, but I didn't know that I'd be able to afford to, and I figured, you know what, if I make it a goal for this year, if I really try to travel, I'm gonna find a way to do it, like it's gonna work out. And I was really, really fortunate that it did, because without that, I don't know, without that motivation, I don't know that I would have been able to do it. And there's more traveling to come, and I do actually owe my patrons 1 trip within France, and I need to probably put up another international poll here soon. Altering it, you know, as we transition seasons of my vlog, this is where it gets challenging. I kind of have seasonal goals that I talk about in my vlog, and then I've got my annual goals. It's all conflated right now, but one of the things that I changed was I wanted to travel more to see friends and family, travel with friends and family, for friends and family, and already I've been able to do that. I've gone back to the States for my grandma's birthday. I was able to travel to support Natasha in pushing her book earlier with New Orleans, although that was kind of that transition period where I was kind of making that change. I was able to go to India with Pushan, obviously, we just got back. There's just been a lot of really cool opportunities to travel to see family and friends, and I want to keep doing that. And setting that mindset from the beginning and looking forward to the future with that kind of mentality has already had a big impact on just being able to spend quality time with people that I love. So that's really good. I traveled a lot this year, which was really, really good. The biggest change obviously came through going full-time creative. I think for me, like hitting 10,000 subscribers was really, really neat. But by the time I had hit it, it was being overshadowed emotionally by the fact that there were so many people that wanted to jump on board with me for Patreon, that wanted to support me, that wanted to reach out and tangibly thank me or be a part of what I was doing. And that has been one of the biggest life-changing elements I've ever experienced. And especially as somebody who's been trying to, I'm still kind of trying to find myself in some ways. Like there's so many things I know I want to do with my life and my time, but I also know that I'm multiple steps away from some of those bigger dreams for my future. So being able to get to a place where I'm actually getting paid to develop that and develop myself and grow my storytelling ability, my creative ability, and move forward is a great gift, because I've spent the last decade of my life trying to get there and learning a lot, but not being able to make any money at it, and having to hold down multiple jobs on the side or whatever it was that I was having to do. All great experiences, all things that I'm very thankful for. I've learned so much through those jobs, through those experiences. Some of them I would never want to repeat again. Some of them I'm really happy that I did. But all to say that to get to a place where not only am I creating something full-time, but I'm getting paid to do it full-time. Instead of creating something full-time and having to work full-time as well, to be able to do both, it's really, really neat to be able to just combine those. And that's a really happy fusion for me. So I'm really, really thankful. And so 2018 for me is very much the year that things changed for the better, personally and professionally, I guess, in ways that they never have before. 2016 was a really, 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 really difficult year where everything fell apart and went wrong. 2017 was a year where things began to change emotionally, I guess spiritually and physically in a lot of ways. And then the financial change in 2018 has also fueled a lot of emotional health. Just that sense of stability and that ability to have a home. And this has been one of the, I mean, having the chateau now is another really big life-altering thing that I want to be home. I want to sleep and relax and even work in my home in ways that before I really, really didn't. I slept here, but I got out as fast as I could because I just felt constrained by this place. And now I feel relaxed when I'm here, even though it's not quite to the level that I want it to be yet. I gotta get rid of some, I gotta fix this place up still. All that to say that 2018 was a fantastic year. Overall, I'm really, really grateful for it. I'm really grateful for how things went. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Thanks for watching these videos, for showing up, for commenting, for just hanging out and interacting. It's been really, really cool, and I'm really, really fortunate. I can't help but be grateful and continue to use words like fortunate and lucky, thankful, and all of these. I am all of these things. And I'm so all of those things. I want to say so thankful again. Anyways, we'll talk more about 2019 tomorrow is my plan. But for today, I just wanted to reflect a little bit. I'm so fortunate to have made and developed some new friends, to have strengthened old friendships, to have gotten to see my family and celebrate my grandma's 90th birthday with her. I am so lucky in so many ways that I've never been lucky before, and I cannot wait to see what 2019 holds. I hope your 2018 was good. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Just let me know one or two things that you're really grateful for that happened this year. And then tomorrow you can let me know what you're looking forward to in 2019. I would love to move into the next year with like a lot of momentum and enthusiasm, and I hope that you can carry forward for your 2019 in just the same way. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for that 2019, which should be spec-freaking-tacular. Oh yeah, my friend Val does bar crawls, which I was gonna share with you guys if you're interested in doing a bar crawl while you're in Paris. She invited me to come crash her bar crawl tonight, and so I'm gonna go do that. If you're interested in doing a bar crawl, I'll link to it below if she has a link for me. Otherwise, I'll be sure to share it again here in the future because it's gonna be part of other things that are happening that I've sort of hinted at, but I'm gonna hold off and we'll talk more about it here in the near future. In the meantime, I'm gonna turn off this incredibly bright ring light because it is blinding me, and I will see you, like I said, bright and early tomorrow morning for, you know, good times. Happy New Year.
I like everything about it.
These guys are getting ready for tonight. There are a lot of people that are coming to this thing apparently.
About it.